Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Exclusive interview, Alison Sweeney on Hallmark's This Time Each Year with Niall Matter. Hallmark's kicks off with starring Alison Sweeney and Niall Matter. This is a different movie for Hallmark, and the Day's star took over 2 years to develop this idea for the network. The writer is Juliana Wimbles, who fans will recognize as Lisa, who works at the cookie jar and handles everything while Hannah does her sleuthing. In this exclusive TV show's Ace interview with Ali, she talks about this groundbreaking movie, as well as working with Niall Matter and director. She even reveals how her Days of Our Lives experience helped her with a pivotal scene. There are some small spoilers here. Therefore, some fans may want to read this after they see this movie. The theme of this holiday movie. Alison, This Time Each Year is very different from any other movie you have ever done. I'm not sure they would have made this 5 years ago. Can you talk about this movie? Alison Sweeney on working with Niall Matter and how Days of Our Lives experience helped in scene. There is a beautiful balance of the seriousness of the situation with lightness of the holiday. This starts with the direction. We are not in the beginning of the story, we are 10 months in. This is your first time working with Niall Matter. That first kiss, wow. You could feel the history of 10 years together. Scenes with Laura Soltis. You and Laura Soltis, who plays your mom, had some nice scenes together. She is another classic Hallmark actress. There is a big revelation in the mother-daughter relationship. Don't miss Alison Sweeney and Niall Matter in This Time Each Year. This Yankee Crystal Lowe directed film premieres on Hallmark Mystery on Thursday, October 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern. In a cozy studio bathed in soft golden light, actress-producer Alison Sweeney settles into her chair, the hum of the lights above and the faint shuffle of crew members in the background creating a comforting ambience. It's a crisp autumn morning, not unlike the settings we'll soon see in This Time Each Year, Hallmark Channel's newest seasonal romance starring Niall Matter alongside Sweeney. There's magic in the air, she says, a sense that something beautiful is blossoming just in time for the holidays. I sit across from her to talk about the film, her journey, and what makes this story feel truly special. Interviewer, Alison, thanks so much for making time today. This Time Each Year feels like such a classic Hallmark romance, yet it also carries something fresh. What was your first reaction when you read the script? Alison Sweeney, thanks for having me, it's a delight to be here. You know, when I first read the script, I felt a little like I'd stumbled into a memory. It resonated in a personal way, about relationships, growth, timing. And the characters felt truthful, not just romantic ideal Hallmark perfect, but messy in all the good ways. I think romance works best when there's authenticity. I sense that right away. Yes, my character is Maggie, and she's an event planner in a small town that's known for its annual winter festival. She's organized, creative, but in many ways, her heart has put down roots in old hurts, letting fear of failure and disappointment keep her from embracing new love. Enter Luke, played by Niall Matter, a man with a past of his own, someone who's come home to heal, to build and to reconnect, with the land, the people, and maybe with himself. They collide at plans for the festival, and slowly, over hot cocoa, snow-topped storefronts, and late-night conversations, they begin to let down their guard. It's a story about timing, how sometimes love comes not when everything's perfect, but when both people finally admit what they've been holding back. Oh, he's wonderful. He has this warmth, on camera and off. What struck me is how present he is in every scene. He listens, he reacts, he watches, he cares about the moment. That's rare. Also, he brings humor to the set. There was one scene, just before a big snowfall, where we were supposed to be serious and introspective. And he told this little joke about sleigh bells or something. We both burst out laughing, mid-take. The director let us roll with it, and that energy actually made it into the final scene. Those spontaneous moments are what make stories live. I think the difference is in the pacing and the emotional authenticity. We didn't cut corners. We let the characters feel seasons, literally and figuratively. Instead of a fast-forward formula, we lingered over moments. First frost, the coloring of leaves, the way people slip on ice, laugh because they fall. We felt the tension that real people feel when work conflicts with family, when expectations clash with reality. Also, the setting itself is almost a character. This town with its snow-dusted rooftops, lights strung across branches, the echoes of Christmas carols in distant churches. It washed over me every day. I think audiences will feel it too. Absolutely. Wearing both hats is a balancing act, but it's deeply rewarding. As an actor, you're focused on emotion, character arc, connection. As a producer, you're also thinking about story structure, logistics, budget, even the small choices like the color of a scarf or how we light a scene to evoke nostalgia. My producer role pushed me to consider the why behind every detail. Why is that lamppost lit a little too early? What does the frost on the window tell us about the character's interior life? It's like looking through two lenses at once. How will this scene serve Maggie, but also, how will it serve the film's rhythm, its heart? It made me love the storytelling even more. Yes. One of the things I connected to is the tension between duty and dreams, that idea that sometimes you pause chasing something because it's safer, or you think you should. Plenty of times in my life I've made decisions because they were responsible, and sometimes I questioned whether I was responsible or just afraid. Also, community means a lot to me, the way neighbors care, the way small towns support one another in that way that feels both unglamorous and sacred. That sense of belonging informed many of Maggie's relationships, and the way she opens up. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with